Okay, hopefully we're back. If y'all got cut off and frozen up, here we are again. If you let me know you hung in there with me, I told you at the beginning of the show that this can happen, and all of a sudden it did for whatever reason. Could have been a big jet coming into John Wayne here that hit a signal and knocked it out for a second. So anybody that's watching, if you're still with me, please come back and comment and let me know you're still there. I'm waiting. So I should be live again. Okay, I see a thumbs up from somebody. I don't know who that is. If you could show me a comment, that would be great. Say, hey, I see ya. You're back. Because we're not quite through with the show. We're almost done. Okay. I want to pay I was talking about the night mushing that the WooF driver does. And again, this was Schnauzer night. Mini Schnauzer. Betsy, you're back. Thank you so much for letting me know that you're back. And we did have the Schnauzer, the mini Schnauzer tonight as our featured breed. And we're going to get back and make sure we get the pictures of him back. And I see you. Thank you. Were you there the whole time? I guess you were. Buena. Hi from California. We're in California. Whereabouts in California are you, Rowena? Are you north, south, east, west? Debbie's back. Betsy's back. Thank you. Again, if I freeze up on you, that means I got cut off. I have to log back on. It takes me, again, just you saw a few seconds. But our featured breed tonight is that Schnauz. And this is what they look like again. Mini Schnauzers. Glad to see you're back. Yeah, thanks. Porterville. I know where that is. Been through there going to Tahoe. Used to live in Santa Cruz in the Bay Area before we moved to Southern California. So I know where Porterville is. Very cool. And if you all want to go to WooF's Gang on Facebook, WOOF apostrophe S, next word gang. This is a new site the WooF driver has created for us to join as a group. Be a group participant, become part of the All Dog Network family, the WooF driver family, loving your dogs, and you can post pictures of your dogs. There's a lot of people already done so. They're up there. That's how you communicate with each other. They are beautiful dogs, little mini Schnauzers. Yeah, they are. This little dude here. A cute one. Okay, I played the Ditty earlier. I'm going to play the Ditty one more time. This breed show, what I do is, the reason I call myself the WooF Ditty, or we came up with it together, the WooF driver and I, is because I write these little short ditties, musical things. And my wife Suzanne's there. Hello. About these dogs. Great dogs, wonderful, Ann says. And this one is about Malcolm the mini Schnauzer. Malcolm the Schnauzer, miniature Schnauzer. And we just do these little ditties to have fun with some of the facts and figures about the dogs and try to, hi Suzanne, cleverly write them. And this is about, this is it. We're going to check it out. These things are just sometimes. Hey, Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer is a German breed. Hey, WooF driver. And off his leash, we can play for hours. Off his leash, he can play for hours. The miniature Schnauzer, his body is square and in proportion, an easy guy to travel with when in motion. Oh, who's that now? Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer. Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer. Hey, affectionate, keen, devoted, and docile. A miniature Schnauzer is never a hassle. Oh, Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer. Hey, Renee. Oh, Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer. Hi. Is a German breed indeed, and on his leash he can play for hours. I say twiddly, 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 twiddly dee. Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer. Yeah, Malcolm the miniature Schnauzer, a little short ditty there about him. Off his leash, he can play for hours. So you find a little nice, you get a nice fenced yard, somewhere you can go, and take him and he can just romp and fun, jump around. Now Suzanne, my wife, wants his little mini Schnauzer. Problem is, our Buster, he's half boxer, half... He'd probably be pretty cool, but we'd have to introduce him and socialize him,
And now we want 2 dogs. Oh my goodness. Well, after the show, we're going to have a conversation. I can see that. Wolf driver, help me. Help me. Save me. Kidding. Okay. So I'm going to play one more tune from the Wolf driver. And because he goes out at night, okay, year-round. I mean, it doesn't matter unless it's just so cold. But these evenings in the summer, which are not too hot usually, he could go out night mushing. And once again, mushing means going out with his pack, the 4 packs of Czar, Princess, Jag, and Zara are their names, Princess being the lady. And they go out on their saddle carts, all dog vehicles we call them, ADVs, and they do these adventures in these trails in these different places all over the place. So when you start checking out his videos, I showed you that one that's sped up where he's just on this trail, and it's just too much fun. You know what I mean? They go for hours and hours and hours, all day, all night. And at night, he has night vision goggles and stuff where they use, and lights and headlights and all kinds of stuff. And the crew goes out together, and they just have a blast. And this is called Midnight Musher. You might recognize this tune, too. If you like the Allman Brothers, you will.
But we've got to run to keep on riding, and just house, let's keep on fighting. We've got all our harness and color.
Got our harness in there.
But we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher.
Midnight Mushers. It's our little mini Schnauzer breed tonight. I'm showing pictures. The song's about the wolf pack with his huskies. So they got on their leash and harness, and they're mushing. I'm not going to let anybody catch them now. The Midnight Musher.
And we've gone by so many series. We've tried to keep getting more daring. We've got all our harness and color, but we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher. No, we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher. But we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher. No, we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher. No, we're not gonna let them catch us, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight musher.
There the wolf driver goes. Now that's not a nighttime one because that might be hard to see on the show here. Okay, puppy is so cute. Yes, they are so cute. So I'm glad you've been with us tonight. This is the mini Schnauzer night, and we've covered quite a bit of territory as we try to do each night. I'm going to point out the websites again to check out. So these shows, again, if the signal gets cut off at any time, at the end of the show, I'll come back on, I'll log back on, and you'll see where you are now on Wolf Driver on Facebook, Wolf Driver, where you're watching from. It will post saved after I log off and finish. Okay, so you can go back and watch the whole thing, or as much as you want, or whatever the case. If you didn't log on till later, this is about an hour show. Not quite yet, but I started around 7:30 Pacific time. It's 8:22 now, so a little over 50 minutes, or whatever the case, 42 minutes, 50. But you can watch them all again. Then, in the next day or so, we technically, the IT department, Intertechnology department of the WooF driver, tries to post these on the separate site, which is called alldognetwork.com. And that has all the different shows. This isn't the only show, the WooF Ditty show. There's 2 dog yoga shows. There's 2 training gentlemen shows. And there's 2 psychic reading or connecting with your dog kind of ladies who do the psychic readings and the spiritual connections with your dogs. So that's 6. I'm 7. Then the WooF driver's adventure. So there's 8, say, okay, or so shows, and they're all on alldognetwork.com. So after we all do our live shows different times and schedules during the week. I happen to do mine 7 nights a week. Some of them are 2 or 3 times a week. Whatever the case, you see the posting of the schedules on woofdriver.com too. He posts that on the on the Facebook, WooF Driver Facebook. You'll see the post of what's coming up, what time, in advance. And you watch the shows, hopefully. And then you share it and tell all your friends about it, and we start to get this big dog family, love of dog family created. But all the shows that you may have missed, and say you just got onto it tonight first time, and I've been doing it for 3 weeks, and there's all these other 20 other shows, they're all up there. So you go to alldognetwork.com, and it says hosts. Click on that, and you'll see the list of all of us there. The correspondents: Bucky Harris on the WooF Ditty. You'll see Britt Savage, Dean Miller, Joseph Falcone, Carol Anderson, Barbara Kurtman, Leslie, Susie Titleman, and a new gal that's on there now that just started who does yoga too. And you can click and see all their shows. So you catch up with everything. The whole library is going to be there continually, so you can never miss anything. It's kind of cool. It's like Netflix, okay? Dogflix. It's called Dogflix. There you go. All Dog Network, Dogflix. No cost, no subscription fee, no politics on the show, and no commercials. So the only politics that are going on are the Dogmocrats and the Dogpublicans. That's what we call them. There's no differentiating the party, so they're all one big love party, the dogs. We just made up those silly names just because it's convention time. But whatever the case, there we are. We're all good. And once again, there's so many things to talk about. Again, the Bike Springer, if you want to look into that, just go to Google Bike Springer. If you want to get DNA testing on the genetics of your dog, if you don't know the complete mixture of a rescue or a mixed breed or a mutt, whatever you want to call it, even a purebred may have something in it that's not as pure as you think it is. You can go to wisdompanel.com, wisdompanel, WISDOMPANEL.com, and that's a division, a subsidiary of Mars Candies, and they own the patent rights of DNA testing of dogs. Go to the wisdompanel.com and explains self-explanatory how much it costs to get the kit sent to you. You do the thing, and it takes 3 or 4 weeks to get the results, and it's amazing what you'll find out about your dog, perhaps, just to have the record and know. Okay? Because vets don't sometimes know. Well, you got what there? It looks like this, looks like that. I mean, they thought ours was a Doberman and a Rottweiler. Well, it's not. It's a Shepherd and a Boxer, even though he might have those looks. And he's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that in too, small percentages, so you get that whole readout on your genetics of your dog. It's just great information to have in order to provide any traits, characteristics, problems, health, potential this, potential that you didn't know could exist because you didn't know that part of the genetic genes were in there and it could cause this, that. And it's good to why not know everything you can? It's like doing a life scan on your body, which I haven't done, but people do that to find out what's going on in there. Okay? We're good. We're good. We're real good tonight. Tomorrow night is Thursday. And I'm going to try to get Buster on the show tomorrow night, get him to come in here and put his 2 cents worth in and see what he has to say and take a look and meet him. He's come in here a couple of times at the beginning. If you find a show where you see him for a minute sitting over here, he was cool. And just talk about him a little bit. Surprise breed tomorrow night. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Tune in and find out. It'll be a new breed, a new Ditty, more fun. Tomorrow we'll do some more dog jokes, bring some dog jokes, some poetry back, more WooF Driver tunes, maybe some more videos of the WooF Driver, whatever the case. We're going to try to pack it all in there. And pretty soon, there's also another show. It's kind of a subsidiary treat where we have a guitar called the WooF Axe. And the WooF Axe is an electric guitar that's amazing. That looks like a husky face for the WooF Driver. And it's just a promotional item that's hand-built, very high-quality instrument that a gentleman back in the East Coast there, Mark Scott, is demoing this guitar in his home and on some gigs that he plays. And it's pretty cool. He's singing and playing with it. I'll be doing that pretty soon. In the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have mine back here, and I'll be playing and singing the guitar and doing some songs for you, whatever. And I'm going to have you send in requests for songs you'd like to hear as long as I know them. I'll do them for you, kind of like Stump WooF Ditty, classic tunes, stuff that everybody knows and familiar with. And I'll play the guitar, just sing the songs for you right here as part of the show. We're going to add that as a section of the show. Okay, we're about right on time for to go have dinner here in California and go feed our dog and pet him and love him, give him a big hug for the night, and rest it out, okay? And we'll see you tomorrow night. In behalf of everyone here in California, I just got to say this has been just quite a great night, and I hope you're loving your dogs, and taking care of them, hugging them, give them fresh water, fresh food, exercise them, talk to them. Like I said, they're sitting there laying down somewhere, and they're looking at you when you're walking around. And you're going to go get your coffee. Well, before you go get your coffee, just go to this little bed or where he is and just give him a pet and say, hey, man, what are you doing? Or, hey, girl, what are you doing? It's good to see you. You having a good morning? Talk to them. They look up at you. It's like a whole nother vibe. You get connected to your dog, and it makes you feel 100% better by doing so. Don't ask me why. Or you can, and I would just say it's the love of dogs. That's all it is. On behalf of the WooF Driver and all of us out here on the West Coast, tune into all our shows. Again, check them all out. It's all at alldognetwork.com. It's everything you need to see to catch up and become of the dog family. WOOF's Gang, WOOF''S, gang, 2 words. Join the group. It's a group join on Facebook. Send your pictures of your dog and become part of our big dog love family. Okay? Groove on out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Bye from the WooF Ditty. Love y'all. Love your dogs. See ya.